Hey, good morning, everyone. Today we're going to take a little time and we're just going to walk through the various ways that you can connect with the Sown Network. Um, Obviously, the way that most people are connecting with it are through our just by emailing me or texting me. Um, there's a group of you who are using Marco Polo, which I love the fact that you're using that and connecting with me that way. And so that seems to be an easier way for us to have an ongoing conversation. If you're on Marco Polo and you want to add me, feel free to do that. If you're not sure how to do that, send me an email or a text. We will go to do that. But today, as we're talking about the Soul Network, we just finished a series called Foundations, which sort of talks about the philosophy of it. Today, we're just sort of take the time and walk through the various elements that we have in the actual technology we're using for the Sown Network. A lot of people are trying to figure out how to get involved with it, whatnot. And so we're just going to walk through this together here. So the first thing we have here is we're on our website called the Sown.network, right? So this is our primary tool that we use to connect with people. You can join the newsletter if you want to right there. It's no problem to do that. Um, but you'll see here, it's just Sown.network is the website. We got a members, groups, training, and teaching. So what we're going to do first here is, if you haven't signed up yet, you just need to click on this and go ahead and sign up on it. However, I have signed up because obviously I'm there. So I'm just going to click on sign in, get logged in here, and you'll see some stuff here on my end. Um, so this is what we have here. Yours will not look like this. Yours will look a little bit different, but that's okay. Um, so what I want to show you is this, okay? Um, uh, if you go into teaching, you'll see here we have all these resources that we have here. Now, these are not churches. These are not us. These are churches that are across the United States that I've listened to, and I think they're incredible. I add churches to this. I take them away. Depends on how things are going. But the idea is that you'd be part of the Sown Network, and then if you can, continue to grow and learn through some of these churches that we have here. So these are some of the teachings we have there, as well as um, we do teaching for the Sown Network. So if you click on updates, you can see what that is for us, all the foundations we've done for us. Okay. Um, and so that's that. The second thing, if you go to training, you'll see these are all the courses that we have. So we've got these courses set up so that you could take the time, you can go through them, you can learn through them, and you can just sort of watch them, be part of it. Now, these courses are, they're not, how can I say this? Well, they're not, uh, this is not all the courses we have. We have several more that we haven't put on here yet, just because they're not our content. And so what we've done is, if we've created it or we've got permission to use it, for instance, like the Bible Project, we have permission to use that, then we put that on here, okay? Um, a second thing we have here is our groups. So these are the different groups we have. And again, not all the groups are on here. It's primarily just set up for local communities and what people are in it. And so we'll be changing that and adjusting that as things go, because we're no longer just entirely focused on Southern Oregon. So we'll change that a little bit there. But that's sort of how you can do that. And then once you're connected with a group here, you'll do this. First, let's go to the virtual church group here. Okay, so we meet here in this virtual church environment, and we'll talk about that here in a few minutes here. Um, but the idea is that you can sort of be part of these classes and grow from it there. Um, go back over here to the classes. This is what we have that you're signed up for and whatnot, right? Uh, so that's one way to do it through the website. That's an easy way to get involved and whatnot. Just to click on the Sown Network and go from there, right? Um, we also do the virtual church. And so let me sort of explain that to you here. We use a platform called Verbella. And Verbella is a platform that allows you to have a virtual world. And so what we do is we come into this virtual world and let's see if I could find myself here. This is me in the virtual world. I'm in the auditorium right now. Um, and so uh, for a period of time, we were meeting in here every week, and that was really exciting. We had a lot of people that sort of popped in and did that, and so we've sort of faded away from that. There's been less and less people that have gone to that, but we still want to try to find out ways to use this well. And what we do when you come into the virtual world, you end up over here is where you are, and what you're going to do is you're sort of go to the soccer fields. Oh, where's it at? Uh, Campus locations, go to the soccer field, right? And so when we go to the soccer field, you just sort of reorientate yourself around, see where you're at. We always are up here, and we go to room 13. Um, and so we'll just sort of walk up to there. And this is where we like to be at. So this is typically where we come for our discussions and whatnot. Now, um, in time, we would like to be able to purchase our own suite. So we'd have our own little private suite so we could go into. But for right now, we just sort of use this one right here. And we just sort of meet in here. This is where we'll talk and be in there. We also sometimes hang out over here in the outdoor area if there's not that many people, just because it's sort of nice to sit outside and, well, I guess not sitting outside, but sit out here and just sort of chat. Just so you know, when you walk into these blue circles here, they are a private room, and so nobody walking by can hear our conversations. They're just here, um, just us as we talk there. So this is the Verbella platform that we use. If you haven't played around with it, you got to do that. You got to download some software, and the software is continually updating and continually trying to be made better. And so I encourage you to do that. Um, yeah. So, and this is free for anybody to use. It doesn't matter. I just have used this because it's easy to do, and you can use any different rooms you want to. For instance, um, let's see if I can go to the suite that I would like us to get to. So the boardroom suite, we'll go there. And you can sort of see, this is sort of all the layouts you have. So if you want to do a teaching in there, you sure could. And you can change the layout up here. Just say, you can have it like that, or you can have it like that. Depends on how you feel like what you want it to be set up for. Okay. There's just all the different options you have on this. And then you can just have just a straight empty room as well, if you want to. So there's a lot of different things we could do with the Verbella suite, and we just have to sort of, make the time to do it, get it done here. Let's see if I can take you to, let's see, where do I want to go to? I'll go to like an office would be like this right here. And so if you want to have an office in here to meet with people, and you sure could. But I mean, there's so many different things we could do with this platform. We just have to get people wanting to use it and wanting to be part of it. So, um, yeah. Any questions? Feel free to email me, John, John, at sown.network. And then you can call me on my cell, and we can chat from that way too. Okay. So, but looking forward to hearing from you. Hopefully, some of you guys will say, hey, you want to be part of this, and go from there. And we could continue to do several things with this. We just sort of have to be willing to explore the idea of putting new wine into new wineskins rather than trying to fit this new way of doing church into the old way we've done church. So thanks so much for your time, and have a great day today.